Alright, so I think before we change over to Grunt, we're going to quickly upgrade everybody's points. Although it doesn't look like there's many points for me to upgrade with. Yeah, no, those are useless. Yeah. Pretty obvious where those 4 points are going. Heavy Incinerate, damage 210 points over 3.00 seconds, and 170 over 3.00 seconds. Kind of a no-brainer, that one. And I think we're going to put our last point into Cryoblast. Awesome. Same thing happening over here. Heavy Throw, force 1200 newtons versus 900 newtons. Yeah, heavy. Heavy all the way. And then finally, we're going to go and put that last point into Pull because we can't put it into Reeve, unfortunately. I am looking forward to Reeve. Well, looking forward to her having Reeve. You guys have all seen that I have it, but that's because of her. You complete her loyalty mission, and then you can have that ability too. Yay! Ooh, new outfit. Grunt and Samara. Yeah. I was kind of thinking about maybe changing things up a bit, but no. Let's go with these guys for now. Grunt, well, you only have 4 points, so obviously it's going to Concussive Shot. Yeah. Heavy Concussive Shot for the win, because that's kind of... I'm pretty sure I've said this already earlier on in the game, but heavy tends to beat out area damage just because it's a better use of the power.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
He's actually going to say something very different later on, after we're done with the right, but I'll show you guys that later when we get back.
And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. He doesn't fight back.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Creddock, Shiagar, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
What, I'm sure Okir imprinted images of Tuchanka while you were still in the tank. And I'm pretty sure they would have been up-to-date images. There's like no point in putting in images of a classic Tuchanka.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Fix
I have a
Grunt.
Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Fix him. Fix him, fix him, fix him.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you? I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Creddock, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe. Okir is a very old name. A very hated name. He is dead. Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Hey, that's not fair. You're still alive, aren't you, Wrex? Well, barely.
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, like entering the maiden stage.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Wrex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank, did he, boy?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for. Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
What kind of show? Does he like tap dancing? I can tap dance.
You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew,
Way too many times. Well, that's mostly in this game, though.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
Oh, doggy! Hello. Alright, shaman was upstairs, which means this way. I swear, it took me the longest time to try and find these stairs the first time I played this game. Ooh, no, Galactic News. Let's talk to you first.
Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan, Ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in Aquatic Wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Krall, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Wrex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
Sounds like someone got up on the wrong side of bed.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm Shepard. I've got really important, shepherdy things to do.
Straight ahead.
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
Okay, I guess that's everybody, so let's deal with the shaman now.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant.
How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic.
They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
Urdnot Wrex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission. That is good enough, if lacking in spirit.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krant stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
We stand with Grunt, as shipmates and comrades.
Shipmates are not the same thing. But I grant you aliens your simple interpretation.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
Hey, if you want to talk about strength, then I can demonstrate my Krogan face punching ability, because that's pretty good. Krogans tend to pass out when I do that.
What the hell is your issue? What have you got against Grunt?
It doesn't matter if one of our own made him. He is a manipulation. He may as well be the genophage in the flesh.
The genophage defines the weak. My bloodline will make us stronger.
You sound like Wrex, bringing radical change that threatens our core. We have gone too far already.
This is about politics. You maneuver like the Citadel Council. Does your Krant also fight with words?
You dare slander me in such a way?
Impressive. You challenged with words, their natural weapon. And your Krant sees how your position weakens, Uvank.
Shaman, you cannot decide in his favor. What about Krogan tradition if you pollute the rite?
You dare. I was a warrior before your mother was born. I speak with the authority of centuries. I decide who is worthy. That is the end of it.
I have other means to oppose this.
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that guy. I've got a rocket with his name on it. That's a stupid question. Guns! And lots of ammo. And even bigger guns. Let's have the details.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
You know, I get a funny feeling that Grunt isn't going to be the one who's tested so much as so much as we are. Anyway, let's begin the rite.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
Yes, excellent. We're dealing with a Bond villain here, guys. I'm actually not going to bring Samara for this one. I'm going to bring Garrus, because Grunt's got a visor, I've got a visor, and Garrus is the only one left with a visor. So it's gonna be, we're gonna be Team Visor, guys. This is happening. I mean, we're still gonna be Team Shepard, of course, but we're also gonna be Team Visor at the same time. Team Shepard Visor. No, that doesn't quite work. I'll come up with something later on. Yeah, I wonder where these points are going. Yeah, we already know, because I think Grunt. Yes, Grunt has the same abilities, and we've just dealt with those, to be honest. So I'm kind of apprehensive. I want to spend those points, but at the same time, I know I'm not going to use incendiary ammo or the concussive rounds, especially not when I've got both Garrus and Grunt, who both have concussive rounds, and they've got fully upgraded concussive rounds as well. So I really don't think it's worth investing in that.
This is Tuchanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Okay, so before we press that big red button, we're gonna...
Get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
I just said we're gonna do something else first, Grunt. Pay attention to your commander. Anyway, we're gonna do this salvagey thingy, which gives us 3,600 credits, and there's one on the other side of that ramp too, so that's a total of 7,200 credits. I really didn't want to screw up my maths there. Okay, be patient, Grunt. He's gonna keep bugging you, so you may want to make this quick, but at the same time there's a bunch of resources around that you can pick up. Most importantly of which would be the ammunition for your regular weapons. You definitely want to make sure you're topped up on those. And then there's also heavy weapon ammo dotted around as well. But save your heavy weapon ammo until the very last wave. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Let's get started, Shepard. Get the keystone.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Mr. Krogan conquered Tuchanka and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Whatever you say. So basically there are going to be 3 waves.
I'm ready.
The first wave, Varen. Really easy to deal with, and they're going to start on the left and right side of you. Always from this direction. So really just stay in the middle and you'll be able to take care of everybody, no problem. And even then they're Varen, so you could just run around like an idiot shooting blindly. You're going to waste all your ammo, but I'm pretty sure you'd still come out on top. The second wave, you're still going to have to deal with a bunch of Varen for quite a while.
These beasts will know I'm worthy.
They're only Varen, Grunt. Stop getting dramatic. Anyway, the second wave is going to be... You're going to fight those sort of red, crabby, spidery things that we fought earlier. On Mordin's mission, they kind of breathe fire and they explode. But we'll get to that bridge later and cross it. But they start a little closer to home. So they start in those open little areas, which makes it a little bit more difficult to deal with, but still not too much of a problem. Honestly, the only issue with trying to pass the right is that third wave. And even then, it's only an issue if you're trying to get the achievement. I'll go over the achievement later when we actually get to having to deal with that monster, though. For now, let's just kill us some... I just made myself sad. I'm thinking of these guys, the Varen as dogs, and I'm a dog person. I'm a cat. I like cats,
I'm ready.
But I like dogs more, and I don't like the idea of shooting dogs. He said as he unloaded a clip into a dog. Can you guys kill the rest of them while I look away and hide in the corner? Pretty please? No, that's not gonna work.
There we go.
Sometimes I do question as to whether your team would be able to deal with this problem. If you weren't shooting them. I mean, shooting the Varen.
There. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Whatever you say. Hey, wait, are you even shooting them? I hear shooting coming from the distance, but I'm pretty sure that's Garrus, and not Grunt. Damn it, Grunt. This is supposed to be your test. You're like using us to cheat. Anyway, next wave.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
He is, of course, referring to the Rek'Nai.
Crawlers, come to your death.
Alright,
They've
so
seen us.
if my description was a little vague earlier, I meant these guys. So these guys kind of breathe fire when they get right up to your face, and they also explode, as you just saw. Makes them a little difficult to deal with in close quarters, but it's easy enough just to turn around, run, turn back, and then just shoot. Although that for some reason that never really comes to mind when I'm actually shooting them. But you know how the saying goes. Do as I say, not as I do. Even then, we have Reeve, which makes things a whole load easier.
Yeah, right on your ass.
A great way to slow them down as well is also to get your teammates, both Garrus and Grunt, will have concussive blast, so you could, seeing as they come in twos, you'd be able to knock them both down onto the ground.
I am Krogan!
Okay, I've got to admit, that was pretty badass of Grunt. Okay, 2 more on that side, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I think I think the creatures will generally aim mostly for you rather than your teammates, which is slightly unfortunate. But then again, they could just be going for the closest member. No, they're definitely going for you more often than your teammates. Probably because you're more of a threat. Ooh.
On the ground, now!
Okay, is that it? No. It's kind of baffling, is why is Grunt using the concussive rounds a lot? I'm fairly certain that doesn't actually do much damage. It just knocks them down. Okay, maybe a little bit of damage, but not much. Okay, is that everybody?
We need to trigger the keystone to continue the rite.
Grunt says yes.